In this video, I'm going to show you how to place the front sway bar links on this Mazda 6. Let's get these new TRQ links installed. Use a 21mm socket and remove all 5 of your lug nuts and then remove the wheel. Use a 17mm socket and break free the sway bar link nut. This might not remove it, but it'll at least break it free. The nut came off halfway, but it is spinning the entire stud. You can put a 5mm Allen in the center here. However, because we have this vibration damper, I can't use a wrench anywhere and turn the nut while I'm holding the stud. So what I'm going to do is put locking pliers on the back side of the sway bar link. There is an area that you can do this on safely without damaging the boot. You can also use a 17mm wrench, but for me it was a little bit too loose. So I'm going to go with the locking pliers and try this again. Okay, there it is. Vibration damper came off. At this point, I'm going to put my impact on the lower sway bar link mounting nut. If you can't get any power tool in there and by hand it won't come off, you can also just cut it. Just be very careful of your sway bar. I'm going to try and break it free. However, if it doesn't, which it most likely won't, I'm going to apply some heat to it so I can grab it with locking pliers here, just like we did on the top. It'll make it a lot easier to remove. Okay, as you can see, it is spinning, which means it broke free, but it is not coming off, so let's apply some heat. I'm using an induction heater. If you have to use a torch, be very careful of where you heat up and where you point your flame. You don't want anything to melt that is not supposed to melt. Okay, pull that off. Because my ball and socket joint was actually already bad, the sway bar link came off, but that works out for me. I'm going to put a pair of locking pliers on the ball end of the stud, lock them on tight, and remove the mounting nut. There we go. Do the same to the other side. Install the new sway bar link through the sway bar and put the mounting nut on. I like to apply grease or anti-seize to the threads to prevent the mounting nut from seizing on there in the future. Once it's on, tighten it up. The new sway bar link has 15mm mounting nuts. There we go. Tighten that up. It's going to be very difficult for me to torque the bottom, so I'm just going to do my best to make it nice and snug. Reattach the sway bar link on the strut, and of course, if you had the vibration damper, put that back in place. Start on the mounting nut. Snug it up. 35 foot-pounds is the torque for this. That's it. Let's get the wheel back on. Install all 5 of your lug nuts. Bottom them out in a cross pattern, but also in a cross pattern, you want to torque these to 80 foot-pounds. Once again, 80 foot-pounds in a cross pattern. Double check them all. There you have it. Now go ahead and get yourself in alignment.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.